So Trump just sat up there in a podium and said, we will own Gaza. America will own Gaza. We're going to clear it out. We're going to make it beautiful again. It's going to turn into a nice little resort. He didn't say anything about the Palestinians. For all the people that voted for him, look at you now. For all the Muslims in Dearborn, Michigan that shook this man's hand and gave him a plaque and advocated for this man and going against Kamala Harris, how do you feel right now? For all the white leftists that went for Jill Stein and told everybody to sit out this election and to not vote for Kamala Harris, how the fuck do you feel now? Maya Ayoni, come to the motherfucking front. I bet you feel stupid now, don't you? You feel fucking stupid. You put your hands and your fate into a white woman and she delivered you nothing. Not a damn thing. Y'all were so hateful towards this black woman. Y'all put the whole war of Gaza on this black woman because Joe Biden had dropped out. And look what happened to y'all. Look what happened to y'all. The home is going to be a resort, like I've been saying for the past, 6 or 7 months? Y'all vote for this man, you will not have a home again. I bet you feel real stupid now, don't you? That man said America will own Gaza. We never wanted that shit. Kamala Harris would have never done this shit. I bet you feel stupid for putting your fate into a white woman that rarely runs for anything. She don't run for anything but president. She took y'all money. She advocates every now and then. What the fuck you gonna do now? We told y'all could not stop Trump. We told you could not get this man to sway. Y'all were so hateful and so racist towards a black woman that your home is about to be demolished, put into a resort, and now it's going to be the new vacation spot. How the fuck do you feel now?
Right quick, you all tell me if you remember the following.
Vote for Jill, vote for Donald Trump. But do not give a vote to Kamala Harris and expect to be welcomed by my community.
So that was a member of the Muslim American community there in Dearborn, Michigan, who told us if we voted for Kamala Harris, that we were not welcome in their community. And that was because of stances over Gaza, right? Well, yeah, this is going to be kind of awkward. Hold on.
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible.
Hold on. He's not finished.
People of the area do a real job, do something different. Just can't go back. If you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years.
So this your man's, right? This your man's here talking about turning a demolition site into the Riviera of the Mideast. And those of us who stood with you, you told us we wouldn't welcome in your community if we didn't vote for your mans here, or Jill Stein, right? Question, where's Jill Stein now? Well, she doesn't seem to be answering the phone right now. And while I will never be okay with the carpet bombing of children, I will say this. If you all need any help in the community you told us we wasn't welcome to, since Jill Stein isn't answering, remember, you can always call Ghostbusters.
Trump's remarks are very outrageous.
Obviously what he said is ridiculous and it would never happen.
I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised.
I don't mean to sound pathetic. I don't know if that's the right word I could use. I don't want to sound insensitive, but one thing I've always shared on this platform is the way Arabs treat Africans or see black people is not something I ever want to associate myself with, because those people are a different kind of breed, and I mean it with all my spirit. So when I see that now they are panicking over something that they actually voted for, I'm not shocked, because they can't fathom it, seeing a black person over them. They can't. And that's why you would see, or you're going to see a lot of videos where these people would come on these platforms and talk about how they can never vote for, a black woman to be in power and all that. But yet, now, when things have shifted and the person that they voted for is like, I'm going to take over your place. Like, I'm going to take over Gaza. I've been giving support to Israel, but I guess now it's time for me to step in as the big brother and pull it even closer, because, I have the means to do that. They are in shock. They can't believe it. Like, how dare you? Like, we feel betrayed. We gave you our vote. Yeah, you did. And that's what he's doing. Like, he is doing the policies that you voted him to do. So why would you be now coming up and wanting the support of other minority groups when you are so vocal about not wanting to vote for a black person to be the president of the US?
Look, can y'all stop tagging me in this shit? I cannot help students, pro-Palestinian protesters, on losing their visas. They need to talk to Jill Stein. They need to talk to Maya Ione. They need to talk to their leaders for help. I'm sorry that y'all ass is about to get y'all shit revoked. Y'all should have talked to people that could vote and told them to vote for Harris, because you already knew Trump was going to get y'all asses out of here by any means necessary, especially if you are an immigrant, especially if you on a visa. What did y'all think was going to happen when this man got in office? I thought he was going to let y'all slide? No. Benny's in his back pocket. Y'all need to call Jill Stein. Where the fuck is she? Where are these organizations that's supposed to be helping y'all out? Baby, my mouth ain't going to be able to help you no more. I'm sorry that's about to happen to you, but that ain't my problem. If the people that you were fighting for would have voted properly, you would not be going through this. Actually, you'd be out there protesting harder because you could move Kamala. You can't move Trump. Y'all had it all backwards. And now the ones that are not even U.S. citizens are about to pay the price for Jill Stein and Maya Ione and everybody else. But it's not my problem. I can't help you.
Y'all remember all them Palestinians during the summer who was protesting all over, creating these events, saying there's going to be 50,000 protesters? Y'all remember those? Y'all remember all them protesters who came down to the Democratic Convention and protest, but didn't go protest the Republicans? Y'all remember them? Y'all remember all them Palestinians who was protesting Kamala Harris speeches? Y'all remember those? Y'all remember all them protesters who was in Dearborn, Michigan, telling everybody, don't vote for Kamala Harris or Joe Biden. They was even calling them Genocide Joe. Y'all remember that? And some of them even came out and endorsed Trump. Y'all remember that? Now they finna get the pain of their life for the decisions that they made. Y'all protested every fucking day about what Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is not doing. Now Trump planning on taking the Palestinian land, Gaza, and fucking putting golf courses and shit on there. Where are y'all now? I don't see y'all protesting now. Y'all so fucking phony. Y'all sold y'all soul to the devil because y'all want to send a message to the black lady that she had to somehow stop the war on her own for you to get the vote. But now you forget all your people over in Gaza fucking eliminated to another country because you fell for that bullshit. Where are y'all now? Who y'all think was out there protesting with y'all at the beginning of the year last year? It was fucking Democrats, motherfuckers like me. Who y'all thought was out there sending y'all money back so y'all can raise money? It was fucking Democrats, man. But yet, y'all came up with this scheme to convince y'all people that Kamala Harris wasn't right for y'all. So check this out. They gonna take your land. I hope they put a fucking Disney World over there. I hope they fucking put a football stadium over there. I hope they put a motherfucking race car arena over there. I hope they put all that beautiful shit on y'all land. Because y'all did this shit to y'all people. Y'all people should be mad at y'all dumbass for being convinced that this guy was on y'all side. It wasn't us. It wasn't nobody else. Y'all getting their land took. The ones who decided to protest every fucking day up until the election. It made y'all people vote for Trump. And they didn't even know what they was getting into. So y'all are blamed for y'all people in Gaza about to get their fucking land took. So it's on y'all. We was on y'all side.
They want help so bad that now they want to run away from their trend or their name, Arabs for Trump, to Arabs for unity.
Have you seen what the Arab American group is rebranding themselves as after Trump decided to turn Gaza into the Riviera of the Middle East? Yeah, the Arab Americans for Trump is now going to be Arab Americans for Peace. How stupid. How stupid. Like, fool me once, Shame on you. Did they not see what he did his first presidency? How he did those no-fly lists and we're banning people from coming into the country and all these different types of things, and you thought he was going to be good for the Middle East? Are you out of your mind? Now, fool you twice, it's a shame on you. You guys helped elect Donald Trump. Swing states of Michigan, Arizona, places like that with larger populations of Arab Americans, and you decided to use your platform either by stumping with Donald Trump or reaching out to voters in the community or using this platform, TikTok, right here to tell people either to not vote for Kamala Harris, stay home and not vote at all, or worse, vote for Donald Trump. So yeah, you're going to rebrand yourselves from Arab Americans for Donald Trump to Arab Americans for peace? Give me a break. This has got to be one of the dumbest things that you thought he was on your side. The devil looked you in the eyes, told you exactly what he was going to do, and you went right along with him into the depths of hell. And now you're surprised it's hot in here? Like, it's just like those Venezuelans in Florida. Stupid people that you thought you weren't going to be deported like everybody else he was going to target. And somebody's going to come in the comments here and say, oh, another white man talking where he shouldn't. No, I don't give a shit what color you are. If you voted or helped get Donald Trump elected and now you're feeling regrets or surprised that he went back on his word or that he's a liar, you're a dumb son of a bitch. I don't care that I'm white. I don't care if you're not. I don't care what color anybody is. If you believed he was going to be good for any color, any race, any tax bracket other than his own rich billionaire friends, you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. So Arab Americans for Trump, you can change your name all you want, but hopefully this video will serve as a reminder and a legacy of the fact that you supported him, you took the ship down with you, and now we're all begging for help because of groups like you.
Oh wow, now it's the unity time. It's no longer for the man that you wanted. You're now for unity because you are being affected and this person is now in your face trying to attack you guys. This is the game. This is the game. Always want to be on the backs of other people. Actually, always want to be behind the backs of black people. Like you guys just expect black people to be in the front of the line, take over everything, take over every punch, be the face. I mean, if people see black people in a cause, they kind of take it serious. They're like, oh, actually, it's actually serious because black people are there, so we should actually also come in. Not anymore. My people are like, no, that's not happening. Not anymore. This is not our fight. It is actually your fight. You should sit in it and enjoy it. If it's your bed, you should lay it, sleep in it, and see how you're going to wake up into it, because these 4 years are going to be hectic. Actually, hectic for other groups of people, because black people have been into this. They've passed through this. They know what's going on, and they try to warn you. But I guess you felt you were closer to this person, but he's actually showing you where you stand and where you should see yourself as. Like, he's not part of you. He never was. He never wanted to. You force yourselves onto him. I mean, he said the things that you felt were going to affect mostly black people, but then now it's in your face. In your face.
I want to encourage you, do not protest. Do not go outside and stand with none of these people who couldn't go into a voting booth and make a choice that we gave them centuries of evidence was important for them to make. Don't show up because they want to use our bodies, but they don't want to trust our intellect. They want to use our physical appearance to demonstrate unity, but they don't want to have to show up for us. We're not doing that. We gave everybody an invitation on Election Day to join together, to be one, to be unified, to care about humanity, to really ensure democracy was not going to be threatened. And they chose to give it the keys to someone, to a felon at the end of the day, and who couldn't afford to be president. And so he got bought by somebody who could buy him. And now they want us to come together and they looking for us. But guess what? We get out there, we gonna be on the front lines. And when we get taken out, they're not gonna have nothing for us. So I'm just saying this to my black people. Do not react to what you're seeing. We protest in other ways with our money. Our ancestors protested with their bodies and blood. It's y'all turn.
Like, I'm not going to allow y'all to rewrite history. Like, yes, the government is broken, and yes, our candidate didn't win, and yes, we have an orange toad in the White House. But let's be honest. The actions that Donald Trump is committing right now, the foundation for those actions were laid long before Donald Trump came onto the scene. The ethnic cleansing of the Palestinians did not start yesterday with Donald Trump's statement. It started 15 months ago. It started 75 years ago. It happened with our tax dollars, with our bombs, with our military, with our leaders co-signing that genocide. Leaders including Joe Biden, leaders including other folks within the Democratic Party who found that it was necessary to align themselves to an apartheid state than it was to align themselves to people who are fighting for a land that is so rightfully theirs. Calling for a ceasefire is both admirable, brave, and the necessary thing to do, but it is not the same thing as stopping an ethnic cleansing that only could have happened with our political, financial, and military support. And blaming third-party voters for that ethnic cleansing is wrong. Blaming Palestinians for that ethnic cleansing is wrong. Even if third-party voters fell in line and voted for Kamala, she still would have lost. You are blaming people who have suffered alongside you for white supremacists, because that is exactly what has led this country, what continues to lead this country. The difference is the mask is off. We can no longer hide behind political and humanitarian niceties. The world is finally seeing America for who it is. And if we don't face that reality, we're never going to get to a world that we so rightfully deserve, where the interests of the corporations do not supersede the interests of people and planet. Like, being right about the results of a political election is not the same thing as getting free as a result of those political elections. And baby, we are not free.
Truth of the matter is, these other groups of people only like the convenience of when black people come in the front and fight for something, and when that something is achieved, they always like just go and run back to themselves and be in their little circle and wait until some disaster happens, and then they're like, oh, we need black people, we need, we are minority groups, we need to work together, we need to do all this. But these are the same people that were rallying and doing the most at saying or calling out a person that looks like us, that is not worth, like, the most evil person that has ever existed. And then you look into even the history of these Arabs and what they've done to black people in history. You're like, oh, you guys, wait a minute. This is your fight now that you chose to be in and actually voted for this thing to happen to you. You actually disappointed your own people that could have seen some kind of peace. And now that the person you want is taking over your country, I think you should just deal with it and enjoy it. And, just send love. Just send love. I'm sorry for what is happening to the people in Palestine. Like, guys, that is not an okay situation. It's not like something that I should be, bragging about. It's not nice, because my people in Africa are facing the same thing, like in Congo, like in Sudan, like all these other countries in Africa that are going through the same thing. But it's more kind of funny. Like, he was somehow going to be a savior to you guys, and it's like you pretended to forget that he's still going to be in the benefit of what his people want. And when these people are in control, they always want to control everything. So he wasn't just going to come and, push away the JEWS people. Like, guys, did you expect that to happen? Like, did you expect him to betray his kind or his people? Okay, not him as Trump, but you get what I mean. The US has been like the biggest sponsor for the people that are doing whatever they're doing to the people of Palestine, aka Israel. You get what I mean? So I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by him. I'm just shocked that you guys are shocked that he would do this on his term. Make it make sense. Guys, that is it for me in the video. Like, black people had to say what they had to say. And I think people should just start listening to black people, because they've seen it all. They've passed through this oppression. They know these people. They understand these people. And this is a time that black people are like, you know what, deal with your issues, deal with your problems. We're just going to sit here and relax and just watch you, enjoy your vote, because you wanted this. You wanted this. Guys, that is it for me in the video. Let me know what you think about this. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time. Yeah, I'll see you in another video. Bye.
This all started because of racism, and you ignore the warnings from black women saying don't vote him in, but you still vote him in. Now you're fucked for the next 4 years because you voted him in. You thought that you were safe because of your skin. Turns out that shit don't mean a fucking thing. You should have listened when they say don't vote him in. Now you're fucked for the next 4 years cause you voted him in. Now you're fucked for the next 4 years cause you voted him in. Hey! Now you are fucked for the next 4 years cause you voted him in. Ha!